go. There we go. See, too many mixers. Too many mixers. See now. See, is this better? Is this what? Is this way better? Let me turn my mic up. My mic should be up. My mic is up. So it's the there we go. Perfect. So just if you can help me out. So the background music you can still hear, correct? Mic seems lower than normal. Okay, well, let me move in a little bit closer first off. And I think that's going to help it. Yes. Okay. All right, so now we're cooking, everybody. This is what it's about. I appreciate you guys giving me a little bit of a hand here. And as I get set up on these new duds, music and mic is good, and this is what I like. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And as you can see, I got the chat working. It's on screen. So real quick, we're gonna run through this. So I got a couple of different ways we can talk about things here tonight. So one of the cool ways is this little titty that I got right here. So how about that? How about that, huh? So I want to give a shout out to McClay over at Flipside for bearing with me while I went through a whole bunch of stuff trying to. Man, it just trying to get this stuff set up. So I'm glad we can get this streaming good, so we can say what's up to everybody in the chat, and everybody in the chat can also participate and see their chat on screen. So everybody, this is the secret variant. So you guys know what time it is, right? You know what time it is? Because I know what time it is. It is the perfect time to get your emails ready for your shop, to get your list ready to go to your store, to hit up your local retailer. If you're a member of the Drunken Pool Box and you're hitting up Lucas, your LCS, whatever it is, man, let's get it cracking, because we got a list of books to go through here tonight. And of course, this secret variant is, of course, got a soundtrack provided by White Bat Audio. Make sure you go over there and give them a little like and subscribe, of course. And then, of course, over here tonight, leave me a comment and let me know if there's a book that I should be reading that's on the FOC list that I don't really highlight enough. Make sure that you are liking the video. Make sure that you are also sharing the video to a friend and telling them to subscribe too, because that's most important. And of course, you guys know that if we're talking about these sensitive subjects, it's going to be totally spoilers ahead. So let's get it cracking. Spoilerific. And this is the secret variant, everybody. All right, so first we've got Aftershock. And then Undone by Blood, Other Side of Eden, number 1. There is your cover A. And then we've got a 15 copy by Charlie Adlard. And then up next, we've got the Archie comics. And we've got the World of Archie Jumbo Comics Digest 107. Artists, Writers, and Artisans. Casual Fling number 2. Chariot with a Decal cover. And I can't lie. With the cyberpunk music and this like 1980s, looks like a BMW. definitely hitting on some of the cylinders. And then of course we got a Mike Diodato Jr. cover, which never hurts. Dark Horse Comics, Avatar: The Next Shadow, number 3 of the 4-issue miniseries. So this one's almost wrapped up. And I'm still wondering where we are with James Cameron in 2 movies. So we'll see what's going on there. And then Dead Dogs Bite, number 1 of 4. And then we got a cover A. And then there's your cover B by Bertram. Fear Case, number 2 of 4. And then here we are again with another pretty killer car. I got an old Mustang on the cover there. Then you got a cover B by Campbell. And it's not the 2 Campbells you're probably thinking of. It's another one. So I checked. Overwatch, Tracer London Calling, number 4. Cover A by Bengal. And then we've got a cover B by Bartel. And, of course, Jenny Bartel. Oh, boy, we're going to be talking about her some more on this list. So hang on. Let me show you guys another little titty that I got here. A little tidbit. Oh, check this out. So we can go split screen again and then talk about things as I drop my keyboard and make all sorts of ruckus on this side. So hang on a second. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, so old man status. And where's my chat box? Chat box, you're supposed to be working. So where is it? Let me see here. Yeah, it's showing like it's up, but I guess you guys aren't talking right now. So anyway, this is a real sick looking cover, if you ask me. Even though I'm not even reading, Overwatch Tracer London Calling, so it is one of those things. And then so check this out. So what I'm going to do here, because I want to be able to read this kind of stuff with you guys online too, is we're gonna upsize this. You guys are gonna help me customize my stream a little bit here tonight, and I hope you're ready with that. And boom, let me revamp it a little bit here. See, there we go. All right, so Overwatch Tracer London Calling number 4, cover B by Bartel. And then let's see what else we got in the pipeline here for you guys tonight. Up next, we've got Dynamite Entertainment, and I did not list all of the Dynamite variants because I needed to go live. James Bond, Agent of Spectre, does have a regular cover as well as a signed edition by the artists. Or, I'm sorry, actually, it's signed by the Gage, who is the writer. So forgive me on that one. And then Sonya Versal, number 2, cover A by Jay Lee and Chong. And then we've got Sonya Versal, number 2, cover B by Linzer. Never fails. Always delivers. So up next, then we've got Sonya Versal, cover C by Robson. And then we've got cover D and a cover E cosplay. And then we've got a virgin cover, a limited virgin cover, and that is it for now. If you need any more assistance with your Dynamite purchases, I really recommend you do talk to your LCS or your distributor about which covers are available, because some of them do have a suggested retail price of $50. And I know what you guys are doing when you're chasing them. So anyway, on the Oni Press, we've got Jonah and the Impossible Monsters, number 1, cover A. And that is a Samney cover, so that might actually be a little bit of an art chase there. So other than that, we've also got Jonah and the Impossible Monsters, cover B. And then here's your 10 copy incentive. And then there's the cover D by Bartel. So I don't know why this one is out of order. And then, of course, there's a 15 copy incentive now that, makes it look pretty wild. So 15 copy there, and let's see here. Rick and Morty presents the Jerry Baree, and I don't know if you guys ever saw that one episode where it was all the Jerrys, and he was allowed to leave. It was always allowed. I thought that was hilarious. But this looks like it's probably going to be a pretty good episode. Little probably like take on that episode for those issues. But Rick and Morty Worlds Apart number 2. Also, it's got the dragons, and if you've seen that episode, it's hilarious as well. Rick and Morty's definitely going to be one of those underappreciated things. We'll see. And thank you, everybody, for saying seriously nice look. I really appreciate that, man. Thunder, that means the world to me, man. I'm really trying to work on the production value around here and make it look good, So Source Point Press is up in here too. We got another couple of books here. Of course, from their hit Dead End Kids. This is the same publisher who puts out that title. So you might want to be checking out some of the other ones I got here. Cult of Dracula number 1 of 6. There is your cover A. Cult of Dracula number 1 of 6. There's your cover B by Mare. So that Titans Comics got Blade Runner 2029 number 3, cover A by Momoko. And let's see here, cover B, we got a Mead. And then we've got a cover C by Hughes, but is it Adam Hughes or is it somebody else? Because this looks like somebody else. And I didn't check the name on this one. Of course, I checked the Campbell and not the Hughes. This is priorities. Then we got a cover D by Cosplay playing on the front. Minion Sports number 1. And then what's up next? We got Vault Comics in the house up next. I don't know if it's pronounced Giga, or Giga, but all 3 are correct. and we're not going to see. And look at you, Thunder in the house. Rian Hughes, see, going after the cover art name for me. See, man, much appreciated. See, this is how you're helping me deliver a better podcast. And even though I'm doing this stuff for free, I would like to be able to do it maybe on a paid format one day. So I really appreciate you helping that. Spectacular. So all three again are correct. And then there's your cover B. And honestly, there was a foil variant put out by that one on local comic shop day. So. Zenescope, of course, besides their different tier subscription packs, which if you're a Zenescope reader, you need to go talk to your local store about their it's like gold, bronze, platinum, and silver packages, where you get a whole bunch of different things that you have to order minimally in order to get them. Yeah, but there's. Let's start off with the books that they've actually got coming out this week, or on FOC this week. It's Myths and Legends Quarterly Dark Princess cover A, and then you've got a cover B as well, and then we've got a cover C, which, hey, I'm not going to knock the Zenescope subscribers. Boom Studios has a small offering for us this week on FOC. This is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer cover A by Lopez. And then we have a cover B by Finden. And then a cover C by Carey. There's a 25 copy incentive by Lopez, and I assume it's probably just a virgin incentive of the A cover, which will have the trade dress on it. So please note that none of this art is final. This is all just relayed information. And as the FOC goes, you guys know that basically FOC is today for last week's DC presentation. So we are a week ahead here. Technically, the stuff that I'm showing you does not have an FOC until this Friday at your local dealer. However, that is only if they're ordering direct from Lunar. So if they're ordering from previews, I advise you again to make sure that you are down for all those books that you see here ASAP, because some of them will be on FOC next week or next Sunday. So yeah, basically these are on FOC coming up. So you have a little bit more time on the DC books is all I'm trying to say. So don't let me worry you too much here. And Sith Lordy, thanks for joining in the chat, man. Appreciate you. But we've got Batwoman. Oh, well, let me start off first here. American Vampire 1976 number 6 cover of 9 cover A by Raphael Albuquerque, and I didn't see a cover B or a variant. Now, there was another thing that I noticed that was kind of wild. It was Batman Catwoman number 4 of 12, cover A, Clay Mann. And why did I have Albuquerque mixed in with there? Oh, geez, copy and paste errors, editorial errors. I got to fire my editor. That's me. Batman Catwoman number 4 of 12, cover C. And then we've got Green Lantern Season 2, number 12 of 12, cover A, Liam Sharp. It looks like we're back to normal titles and outside of the future state. So Green Lantern Season 2 of 12, number 12, cover B. And then, okay, so this is the one I really wanted to talk about on the DC run. So here we've got Joker number 1, cover A, Gilliam March, right? You guys ready for this? So here's your Frank Quietly variant, but we're getting warmer. Ooh, Francesco Matino with it's a straight up punchline variant on Joker number 1. So it doesn't look like Joker appears anywhere on there unless that's her getting ready to stab Joker coming around the corner, which, I highly doubt. So now there is this 1 in 25 incentive variant, but, you guys ready? Because I think I need to hit the full screen on this one, because this is some wicked stuff, man. Wicked stuff. So here we go. Let me show you what's up, because Joker number 1's incentive cover isn't anything compared to what they also have to offer. Oh, yeah, that is a Mark Brooks Punchline Joker variant. Now, here's the thing. It's the team cover by Mark Brooks variant, where they say it's a 250 copy minimum order. I don't know if it's a 250 copy minimum order of this variant, or if it's 250 copy minimum order of your cover A. You need to run to your store and talk to your LCS and find out how you can get your hands on one of these, because my, oh my. if this one takes 250 copies per store to order, just to unlock the ordering ability, we have what is called a qualifier variant, everybody. And as you know, I dabbled in qualifier variants where you had to unlock the ordering capabilities by reaching a certain threshold. And it's not like you wouldn't find stores ordering 250 copies just to be able to order 100 copies of this. So it may be a 250 copy per store minimum, so that may change the game on this one. But wow, look at that cover, everybody! I think that's awesome. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of that one, because I think that might actually be a Ghost of FOC pick for the Wednesday presser, everybody. And be sure to tune in on Flipside for that one. Superman number 29's cover A offering and cover B with a wraparound, and I do like these wraparound covers. This one especially looks good, but John Kent's a little bit too old in this one, and I do know that we're looking forward to a de-aged John Kent, more Super Sons in our future. DC and AT&T Comics must be listening to our plead to get us a good Super Son story. So Superman Red and Blue number 1 of 6, cover A by Gary Frank, and then we've got number 1 of 6, cover B by Lee Bermejo. And then we've got the cover C. Now, this one's weird because to me it looks like a Japanese flag mixing in with an American flag separated by a cape. And that's kind of what it looks like. But yeah, they made it a C cover. And then we've got Sweet Tooth The Return, number 5 of 6. And I'm not reading Sweet Tooth, so I couldn't tell you what's going on there. But Wonder Woman, number 770, we got cover A by Travis Moore. And then we've got a wraparound by Travis Moore. All right, everybody. Now moving on to the IDW list. Here we go. The Comic Book History of Animation number 4. We got a cover A and a cover B. But I don't think there was an incentive. No, there was no incentive variant to that one. So, Spine of the World from Dungeons and Dragons. This one is number 4 of a 4-issue miniseries. This is your cover A. And then Dungeons & Dragons cover B. And then here we've got your 10-copy incentive variant. Marvel Action Captain Marvel. And, of course, this one's featuring Spider-Gwen taking a selfie of her and Captain Marvel on the cover. And then here's your 10-copy incentive variant, which has got her taking a selfie with the cat. So, yeah, we all know that cat's not a cat. So, Spider-Man from Marvel Action. Looks like Scorpion and Mysterio going after our Spider-Man there. And then, of course, no artwork available at the time of this broadcast, meaning I got to put a little thumbnail there from previews. But Marvel Action Spider-Man number 1 is getting a 10-copy to be decided by incentive cover. Sea of Sorrows number 4 of 5, Cormac cover. And then we've got a 10-copy incentive by Brian Level. Star Wars High Republic Adventures number 2 with issue 1 making the shelves last week. We are now on FOC tomorrow for issue number 2. I know there's not going to be very many of you that are going to be dropping off on this one. And, of course, here's your retail incentive variant for this one. So here's your 10-copy incentive variant, which who knows who's going to show up in there. TMNT 2, Jenica 2, number 5 of 6-issue miniseries. There is your A cover. And there is your B cover with the 1-up on Wolverine going to 4 claws. 10-copy incentive. TMNT, The Last Ronin Director's Cut. So, technically, does that make this one a third printing? Transformers number 28 got a cover A by Casey Collar. And then cover B by Thomas. And then a 10-copy incentive by Deere. Transformers 84, Legends and Rumors, 100-page giant. So this reprints a few of the classic Transformers stories, as well as the IDW Transformers 84 number 0. It will be a massive book. $5.99 cover price for 100 pages. Ain't too bad. Probably will be picking this one up personally. And if you are a fan of the old Marvel Transformers, that's probably a good read for you guys as well. Transformers Beast Wars number 2, which your cover A by Josh Burcham. And then we've got our cover B. And then we've got a 10 copy incentive, which has got a Megatron versus Optimus Primal on the cover. So I expect this one probably to be chased a little bit. I don't know how big Beast Wars really is. I remember Beast Wars being something that kind of came after my time, and I caught it and was like, oh, look, CGI. But I know that there's a cult following and a generation that might be in between a few of the ones that are currently being, broadcast, because my son's into some of the newer stuff, and there's been like 30 different iterations of Transformers over the years. But anyway, I still dig it. And then of course, let's get into the image books, everybody. So how y'all feeling? Y'all feeling tonight? Let me get back to the split screen here. Let me see how y'all doing. So again, I appreciate you all tuning in live to the secret variant here. I do this thing broadcast out of my office here in Cybertron, Central Florida, where we are apparently celebrating a Super Bowl victory. So I hope I didn't spoil that for you, but I told you the show was going to be full of spoilers. So the chat again is not showing up like it's unloading. So this is the reason why. Thank you guys for tuning in, because it's supposed to be all right beneath my window, like right where I'm at right now. It's all supposed to be showing up. So anyway, let's get in here and see what's going on with the image books. So let's get back to it. See, yeah, you do need to type we need to type right on. Appreciate what you do. Oh, see, Cover Lover in the house and Thunderman. See, I appreciate you guys. See, you guys are testing it for me too. So see, it's gangster. You guys are gangster testing that shit out. See, it was supposed to leave all the messages on screen, so there would always be whatever last message is there. So that's a setting that I'm going to have to get in there and mess with, but I will get to it. I will get to it and I will fix it. But let's get this done. Let's get over to the full screen. Boom. All right, Image, what you got offering these guys this week? Firepower by Kirkman and Samney, number 9. Number 1 from Noctera. So, all right. So this is a cover A by Tony Daniel, which, I guess, he's doing the interior art, so it's kind of an important thing. But y'all see this Jock cover? So probably going to be a hit amongst the Jock collectors. I think it's actually a hit, and that face is pretty fire over there. Oh, and look, here's how you get a Boss Logic. Yeah, just absolutely murdering it on the art here. All 3 of these are straight fire. And then, of course, oh, look, it's a Capullo cover. Could this possibly get any better? Yep, it's got a blank, so you can go hand it to McFarlane if you got connections like that. Oh, and then it gets actually a one more one-upsman from that. They've got a glow-in-the-dark variant that says not the final art, so this may not be the final artwork you see. However, this will be probably very close to it. Oh, and then look, there's your 10 copy incentive. Not bad either. Oh, 25 copy incentive by Jimenez. Oh, wait. We got a 50 copy? Yep. There is this wonderful, just a few colored, 50 copy incentive. So Noctera, everybody, number 1. Oh, and yep, they put the Jock cover on a 75 copy incentive Virgin Black and White partial. They also got the Tony Daniel on the 1 in 100, and then they got a 1 in 150 with Capullo, and then they got the 1 in 200 blackout variant. Whew. All right, so Noctera is going to be a big hit. You got 3 weeks to get your ducats, and so get your shop to order it, but make sure you get your money by 3 weeks. Unearthed number 10, and then of course Walking Dead Deluxe number 10 has got a few different covers here. So cover A, cover B, and your cover C by Art Adams. All right, everybody, now we're into the home stretch. Marvel Comics. Amazing Spider-Man number 58, second printing. Had a second print variant by the time we went live, but it did not have the cover art by the time we went live. So we're going to move on from that one. But keep an eye out for that one. And, of course, a third print was announced for the 55. The Gleason also did a limited store variant, and it sold out in minutes. So it looks like the store variants are probably going to win that battle, where if you're going to be collecting them, you want the A cover and the store variants. Oh, and look at me hitting the wrong button and ruining my production value. How about that? See, and PowerPoint even sent me a message that said, PowerPoint help. Did you need help? No, I didn't need help. but I needed to get back to my slide. So yeah, while I figure out where I'm at, this will give me an opportunity to switch it. Where is it? Video full screen with chat. There we go. Boom. Let me go ahead and fix my presentation. So y'all in the chat, you can hit me with some chat questions, and let's test this widget and see if it's working here while I get my PowerPoint fixed. Because boy, did I screw that one up. So how y'all doing tonight? Hope y'all doing well. Thank you again for tuning into this episode of The Secret Variant, where I am using you guys as guinea pigs before I go live on a Raw Report pickups. I actually wanted to do the pickups before I did this episode, but you know, with the chat not working, it was really just a booger. And is there actually chat on this screen is actually the question. Yeah, chat box is there, but you guys ain't typing, so it's all good. I'm going to get to where I needed to be. All right, fast forwarding through all my slides, getting back to my point where I was. And there you go. Yeah, there you are. You're all on screen. You're good. Okay. Took a minute. I got the latency turned down real far too, trying to make sure that there's like no lag between stream and chat, so this way you guys can show up on there. But I'm gonna make sure I get that chat to stay on screen, so it still looks like you guys are talking. I'm not talking to myself. It also gives me an opportunity to catch your messages before they disappear, so I'll have to make sure that I get in there and get that changed. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I got that Black Knight book. It's in my read pile. I have not read it yet, but I kind of flipped through it when I was getting ready to go live last Wednesday, and I didn't have enough time to really dig in and kind of get the slides on there. I was reading all the other stuff that was a little bit more hyped, but I've got a bit of an echo, huh? Oh, well, probably because my microphone's turned way up right now. And there's also another microphone that's trying to activate itself like a jerk. But let me see here. Man, I got so many slides. It was like, no, you're not able to get to where you need to go. Alright, we're getting close. We're back at Marvel. Okay, so we were on Amazing Spider-Man, and I was about to show y'all this one, so let's get to it. So yeah, that doesn't look too bad, having the chat on the side there. I just need to make sure it stays up there and it keeps on cycling through. Yeah, thanks for saying. I got a little bit of an echo, so let me turn that down a little bit there and see, did the echo go away? Hopefully it did. And let's see here. Let's get back over to it. So full screen presentation. Boom. All right. America Chavez, made in USA, #1. So we got a cover A. We've got a Hans variant. America Chavez, made in USA, #1. Yeah, Mr. Bean, nah. Then there's going to be an incentive by Torque that we don't have cover art for. I'm really digging this. I'm looking forward to this one. In fact, I may have some updates on a spec matrix I did recently on the Phoenix that I might have to drop. So we'll see. But Avengers #43, there's your Weaver connecting variant, and there is your 1-in-25 design variant. But Bartel, I told y'all Bartel was going to be a big hit in the next coming weeks, and this is going to be one of them right here. Jenny Bartel doing her variant covers. They all basically look like this, but they're all fire. And then Michael Cho is doing his two-tone variants. So kind of like he did back in 2015, right after Secret Wars, where he had a lot of hit variants at that time. But Avengers #43 also has a Alex Ross Timeless variant. And then it's got a 1-in-100 sketch variant. So if anything big pops off in this issue, you know that 1-in-100 is going to be, a chase for a lot of people. Avengers Mech Strike #2, and then there is a incentive variant for that where Captain America looks more like Optimus Prime. Daredevil #26, second printing, King in Black variant. Deadpool Nerdy 30 #1. We got a couple of variants for this one. We've got a Hawthorne variant, and then, of course, we've got a Liefeld variant. Now, unfortunately, the previews list was very shy on these books, and it did not have them listed for me, so I had to actually search the internet to discover some of these covers. But X-Men Demon Days is coming up. It's going to be a Peach Momoko illustrated and written story, and, of course, here's your cover A. There's an Art Germ cover B. There was a Brooks variant that I did not have artwork for. Here is your Hero variant. And then we've got your U variant. And then we all heard about this one, which is the 1 in 500 Momoko design variant. So for all you people out there who are insistent on collecting these things, good luck to you out there, because that's a high ratio variant, and I know how hard it is to collect some of those. Hellions number 10. And then King in Black Captain America number 1. Now, I got a cool variant cover that's going to be something you guys are probably going to want to see. Why did that happen? King in Black Return of the Valkyries number 3 of 4. Well, King in Black Captain America. Yeah, see, that's actually, the artwork is incorrect, but that's actually King in Black Captain America's Mech Strike variant. And then King in Black Captain America number 1 Black History Month variant, which has a sick Suez Falcon cover. Same person who did the Blade variant on Avengers 42 released last week. Same person who's doing the Monica Rambeau variant for Marvel Voices. And then here's your King in Black Captain America number 1. Here's your Juice variant. King in Black Gwenom versus Carnage number 3 of 3. King in Black, Gwenom versus Carnage, number 3 of 3, Variante. And I don't know if there's going to be any store variants for this one, but likely so. But this is the battle between Carnage and Gwenom, and she's got to get her out of the 616 and back to her universe. So we'll see what happens there, if the character of Carnage, with Mary Jane at the helm in the Spider-Gwen universe, has any legs. King in Black Thunderbolts, number 3 of 3. And then King in Black Thunderbolts number 3 of 3, the Gonzalez variant. That one looks kind of wild, I can't lie. And then we've got King in Black Wiccan and Hulkling number 1. There's your Daughterman variant. And there's your Peach Momoko Stormbreakers variant. So that means if it's a Stormbreakers variant, it's going to be a 1 per store. Marvel number 6 of 6. Here is your A cover. And then there is your B cover. Yeah, that's going to be an incentive that a lot of people are probably going to chase, being an incentive. So 1 in 25 incentive on that one. Nonstop Spider-Man number 1. And then we've got a premiere variant for this one too. So it's going to be probably a 1 per store or a 2 per store. And this one is your Sketch Fade. And then there's your Alex Ross variant, which not too bad either. But then guess what? Of course, they give you a Virgin incentive variant of that one. So this one's probably going to be like a 1 in 50 or a 1 in 100. Most likely a 1 in 100, because there's a ton of other variants around here. This one, Bacalo, I think is how you pronounce his name, or Bacalo. Either way, it's probably right. But look at this cover. So we've got Venom, Vulture, Doc Ock. I mean, we've got so many villains just in the background. A bunch of low-level thugs, too, down there. Scorpion looks like over there. Baron Zemo. So, I mean, just cool-looking cover. And then you got a blank cover, so you can fill in the blanks on your own. Nonstop Spider-Man LaRoque variant. And then we've got a couple of them that we didn't have artwork for, from Lashley, from Nauk, which is a launch variant, and then there's also a Kubert variant. And then, of course, Scotty Young delivers on his variant as well. Power Pack number 4 of 5. Runaways number 34. And it's got a variant for this one. I don't know if it's a final issue or not, but something we should probably look into. And then Star Wars High Republic number 2 has gone second printing, which this one is pretty wicked looking. And then Star Wars High Republic number 3 is going to grace us with this A cover. And then they're going to give us this number 3, 1 in 25 incentive variant. And that, my friends, is the FOC list. So you guys are right now, you're talking to Ultra Maximus. And you go, who's Ultra Maximus besides this guy? Well, it's me. I'm that dude. So I want to thank you guys for tuning into this episode of The Secret Variant. This one was actually pretty short and sweet, and given the new technical difficulties I'm having here, kind of went off pretty well. So you guys know me for a couple of things. You know me for the Speculation Matrix. You guys know me for the Raw Report. And then, of course, you are watching my YouTube channel, which you are going to tell your friends about. You're going to get them all to like, subscribe, and share, and then leave me a comment below. Because that's how you're going to help me break these algorithms and bust out and become the name that y'all want me to be. So I can continue to provide you guys with content. And as I improve the production quality around here, I won't really have to rely on eBay sales as much. But I'm going to be reloading the eBay page, and I've been promising to do that for a while. I just got organized. I got a lot of stuff going on at home. I am a father to a proud 3-year-old about to turn 4, so it's an amazing time to be a dad for me. But the eBay page does help, and of course you can find me in these other places. You can find me on Facebook at U1TerMaximus, same for IG, and then you can of course find me on Twitter, UltraMaximus at XUltraMaximusX, and then of course find me this Wednesday, Tales from the Flip Side. Y'all know what's up. So Tales from the Flip Side is going to be Wednesday night when I drop the comic presser. And you know what? Let me take a look at some things here real quick, Eric, and we'll take a look at some chat here in a second. So like, share, and leave a comment over there on the presser too, because the channel itself as a whole does really well, but I want to make sure that you guys are helping me shine over there. It's good, man. I appreciate it. And of course, you guys know that we did well, it was more than we, it is y'all too. Last Friday, we raised over $5,000. We got a girl who needs, surgery for a brain tumor, and a very genuine GoFundMe was out there, and my God, y'all clutched up so much. So I want to thank you for that. I don't know if we're going to be doing it, nonprofit style, but somebody recommended that we turn Drunken Chat into a nonprofit. But please, of course, Drunken Chat over there on Mighty Mel V, same. Like, share, leave a comment, subscribe. We need to get those numbers up. And, of course, your soundtrack tonight was, of course, provided by White Bad Audio. Please give them a subscription, too. Massive thanks to my boy Eric Hurd, who's in the chat here asking me questions and wanting me to talk. So let me fast forward over here through the last couple of things. I want to also give a shout out to Wanna Comics. I've got their A cover store exclusive High Republic #2 cover A giveaway coming up this Wednesday. I want to make sure y'all thank y'all for watching. But real quick, before we get to that, let me go full screen with chat and see what's going on over here. So we'll chat it out for a little bit. I got about 15 minutes before I really need to get off of here. So if you guys want to throw me any kind of chat, we could talk about any of the books that we talked about tonight, I would be happy to answer. So do I want to chat about the possible God of Light spoiler? Well, apparently I said something on Drunken Chat like, I don't know, 3 months ago about Captain Universe, but spoiler, I mean, if it is, it is. Shout out to Newbie for getting their video up, and of course finally getting credit where it needed to be credited for the information. But we did discuss all the different possibilities, and I'm glad to see one of them come to fruition. It wasn't the one that I obviously wanted, but we'll see. And with Donny Cates, he likes to change things up on people, so you never know if what we're dealing with is actually a situation where he's going to switch it up on a person. So look, and here's people in the chat. Look, I bet some of you did buy the book just in case when I said it three months ago. I mean, God, it's February, so I said that shit somewhere back like late November, December. Look, there's so much spec out there, and I'm not the one writing the book, so I'm not actually creating the spec. Unless you're the writer of the book, you're not creating the spec. You're just discovering it or rediscovering it. It's kind of like we've been through a cataclysm on this planet and somebody rediscovered America, but you know what? It was there before and it was there after, and somebody knew about it. Some people didn't. So we're gonna see what's going on. It's one of those things where there's a lot of moving pieces, but I do like. Comics are fun right now. There's a lot of stuff going on in comics right now, and I think it's a fantastic thing. I'm chasing some books tonight. I've got some good books coming in, some pickup videos. You guys are probably gonna be like, "Yo, man, what the hell?" Because out of left field, y'all know how I like to do. So, I got somebody in the chat talking about a tomahawk is the god of light. I don't know about that, man. That's a little weird. I don't even know who a tomahawk is, but the odds of Transformers versus a G.I. Joe film, that pretty big. So we got Eric talking about, I don't think Captain Universe is the thing. Read Marvel Premiere Volume 2, Number 9. He'll use that story with Eddie and Dylan, in my opinion. So there you have it, everybody. My logo man in the house dropping bombs in the chat. So that's wicked stuff right there. So Hasbro Extended Universe. What do I want to see? Well, I can tell you what I do want to see is I want to see... It's probably got to be G.I. Joe first. Let's just be honest. G.I. Joe's got to be first. They got to brag about this tech that they discovered and retro-engineered and how we've got all this advanced warfare and weaponry from it. And then they're going to discover the Ark shoved into the side of the mountain, and they're going to give us the perfect 1984 story. No. Rom will be there too, but Rom will be that guy who's like, oh yeah, the Cybertronians are my cousins, and yeah, they came and ransacked my planet, and we don't like them very much. And he'll be later on down the road. But you guys can expect the Hasbro shared universe to be a thing. I expect it to be a thing. I just hope it's done tastefully. But I expect the stolen technology from the Cybertronians to be what launches Mask, to be what launches the Cobra, to Mayhem, I think is the Miles Mayhem and the opposite of Mask. So all that stuff over there is very viable. We've got a ton of options to tell stories. So I really hope it goes down really well. But, you know, guys, there's a bunch of possibilities out there. And with all the possibilities said, I do want to, again, thank you guys for the possibility of me being able to go live and do this stuff with you. So here's what I'm going to do is I am going to crank up the tunes, and we're going to get out of here. So spot on cinematic speculation, my dude. I feel the same way. Mask can be better, Fast and Furious. Absolutely. And you know, I'm a Fast and Furious fan, so I dig that kind of stuff too. But I really think that maybe Vin Diesel can play a good part in the MCU as well as playing a part in the Hasbro shared universe. But anyway, y'all, I want to appreciate you. I hope y'all get your books that you want to order. FOC is tomorrow for all the books except for the DC books that I shared here this evening. So again, I really appreciate y'all checking me out here tonight. And oh yeah, this is the other one I wanted to do. This is the other one I wanted to do, and I didn't do it. So let me show y'all what I did here. So coming up, this is what you'll be able to expect when you want to get down with me and talk and chat, and I might be able to, you know, resize some things and make it look a little bit better over here. But this is the chat matrix, everybody. So welcome to the chat matrix, and thank you all for joining me again. This is fantastic, and again, like I said, I'm trying to improve the production value around here, everybody, but. Full screen presentation because here is the cut screen, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out. Full screen presentation because here is the cut screen, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.